Hello, good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss a new topic, stagflation. Stagflation. A new type of inflation in monetary economics, which is not inflation in real sense. In Keynesian sense, it is not inflation, but it is stagflation. What is stagflation? Stagflation comes from two words: inflation plus stagnation. It is stagnation. Stagflation refers to an economy that is experiencing a simultaneous increase in inflation and stagnation of output. On the one hand, there is inflation. On the other hand, there is fall in output, stagnation of output. Okay, precisely, it is a situation where there is a coexistence of inflation and unemployment. There is a coexistence of inflation and unemployment, a combination of recession and inflation. In inflation, we discuss during inflation generally investment increases, output increases, employment increases, income increases, etc. etc. But in 1970s, due to rise in oil prices, the world has witnessed a strange inflation. This is known as stagflation. When on the one hand there is increase in price level, and on the other hand due to fall in output there is unemployment. Some sectors of the economies were growing sector, and there is increase in prices, there is increase in demand, and some sectors of the economy has experienced the problem of stagnation of output, fall in output, and fall in employment. This is known as stagflation. So stagflation, why stagflation arise? Stagflation caused due to supply shock. In the last video we discussed in cost push inflation due to rise in price of commodities. Okay, generally stagflation arises. So we will try to understand with the help of diagram. We already discussed similar diagram in cost push inflation, so you will easily understand. You can easily understand this concept. Here x-axis represents output, y-axis represents price level. AD indicating aggregate demand, AS1 initial supply curve, aggregate supply curve. The original output is OY0 and original price level is OP. Now, due to increase in price level, prices of oil price or some other prices, cost of production increase, price level increases, demand fall and supply fall. So if supply fall, you can observe we have to draw new demand supply curve. Parallel. Here we are giving AS2. So this is output fall from OY0 to OY1 and price rises from OP to OP1. This is equilibrium point E. This is equilibrium point E1. Okay. So why stagflation arises? Stagflation arises due to supply shock, due to cost push situation. When oil prices, oil products or any other products increases, obviously from producer's point of view cost of production increase, and due to increase in cost of production price level rises. Due to rise in price, demand fall, at the same time supply also fall, and when supply fall, aggregate supply curve shift to left. Okay, so we have drawn new supply curve, aggregate supply curve 1, aggregate supply curve 2, and output fall from OY0 to OY1. On the other hand, price level rises from OP to OP1. Output fall, जब आउटपुट फॉल होगा तब क्या फॉल होगा? एम्प्लॉयमेंट फॉल होगा, और एम्प्लॉयमेंट फॉल होगा मतलब कौन सा प्रॉब्लम है? अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट. price level rises from OP to OP1. Price level rises मतलब कौन सा प्रॉब्लम है? Inflation. Okay, so this is coexistence of inflation and unemployment. Huh? Unemployment and inflation. So what is stagflation? Simply, broadly, stagflation is a situation where there is a combination, there is a coexistence of inflation and unemployment. Okay, according to Professor Hebeler, stagflation, which is a combination of inflation and unemployment, is a very, very delicate matter, very, very complex matter. Why? Because if we fight inflation, we stimulate recession, and if we fight recession, we stimulate inflation. Okay, अगर हम इन्फ्लेशन को कंट्रोल करने की प्रयास करेंगे तो रिसेशन होगा, और हम लोग रिसेशन को कंट्रोल करने का प्रयास करेंगे, उसको ओवरकम करने का प्रयास करेंगे तो इन्फ्लेशन होगा. सो इट इज वेरी डेलिकेट मैटर. सो if we fight inflation, we stimulate recession. If we fight recession, we stimulate inflation. Then what to do? It is a very, very complex matter. It is a perplexing dilemma. The word used in economics, that it is perplexing dilemma. So how the problem of stagflation can be tackled? How the problem of stagflation can be solved? Of course, it is very difficult, but it is not impossible. The problem of stagflation can be tackled or can be solved by appropriate mixture of monetary and fiscal policy. Both policy. We cannot concentrate only one policy. We have to adopt both the policies together. Monetary policy as well as fiscal policy. Monetary policy मतलब policy of the Reserve Bank. Bank rate policy, open market operation, cash reserve ratio, repo rate, reverse repo rate. We will discuss in the later chapters. Fiscal policy. Fiscal policy मतलब it comes from the word fisc. Fisc मतलब treasure. Public expenditure policy, public taxation policy, etc., etc. So the problem of stagflation can be tackled with the help of appropriate mix of monetary and fiscal policy. So in this lecture, in this video lecture, we discuss a new topic, stagflation. Stagflation is comes from two words, inflation and stagnation. It is a combination or coexistence of inflation and unemployment. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much.